You're always looking in the rearview mirror to see who is coming up behind you when you see someone coming up accelerating. Arsenal are catching us up and their team is good enough to go above us, there's no question about that. So Alex Ferguson was reflecting on what many regard as a seminal rivalry of the Premier League era. Arsene Wenger won the Premier League title 3 times in his first 8 seasons in English football. It was Ferguson's Man United that claimed the rest. The 1999 treble-winning campaign came immediately after Wenger's first title. It was the emergence of the Arsenal team that made his United team better, yet throughout that period there was never a season which both sides hit the 80-point mark. In fact, United and Arsenal have only done that once in Premier League history. The year after Thierry Henry left the Gunners, they finished third behind Chelsea. This the sort of sustained excellence now being served up by Man City and Liverpool is unprecedented. There is an argument that this is now the greatest rivalry in Premier League history. Someone points to greater wealth disparity that exists now, but it's only a partial explanation. It does not count for the gulf that has opened up on the other elite clubs. Since the summer of 2018, the overall points total for Man City and Liverpool stand at 338 and 337 respectively. The next team on the list, Chelsea, is 73 points behind. Just incredible. The gap was 25 points to third in the epic 2018-19 title race and 15 points when Liverpool won more comfortably in 2020-21. The lead to the rest is already 10 points at this stage of the season and likely to widen as it's hard to see another one dropping points now. As it stands, Liverpool are on course for the second highest points total by a Premier League club in history, behind our outrageous total of 97 in 18-19. The last 4 seasons we were not around 1 year because of our problems and we had some struggles, but before it was an insane race, said Jurgen Klopp. Carragher has previously stated that 2 of the best teams in Premier League history and the 2 best teams in Europe right now. And yeah, you can't really disagree, can you? Liverpool did not win the Premier League title in 2019. They had to settle for the Champions League, but their relentless pursuit of Man City demanded that Pep Guardiola's team somehow won their final 14 games to claim the title. They are pushing each other to heights that they could not reach alone. The 2-time Olympic decathlon champion Daley Thompson famously said that he trained twice on Christmas Day, precisely because his rivals might only train once. They were giving the edge. Across sport, there were examples of rivalry pushing people on. Pete Sampras, the 14-time Grand Slam winning tennis player, said that Andre Agassi forced him to become better. The terror pick of Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal and Novak Djokovic has since driven each other onto the level of excellence never seen before in an men's game. I'm sure Roger and Novak have made me a better player, said Nadal, and I made them better. If there is only one thing that has been lacking from the three-way tennis rivalry, it's been personal animosity. Diametrically opposed characters can give a rivalry its edge. It's why some sports miss the theatre of things like Borg and John McAvoy. It's the Premier League and the Man City and Liverpool has not had Cesc Fabregas throwing pizzas, Martin Keown screaming in Emre Van Nistelrooy's face or anything like that in the tunnel bust-up, or Patrick Vieira and Roy Keane to capture the imagination. It became toxic for a while, admitted Ferguson. This is a rival that's been elevated both parties rather than exploded. Guardiola knows that rivalries can become toxic. He experienced that in La Liga when Jose Mourinho's giants culminated in a physical confrontation between the then Real Madrid coach and Guardiola's assistant Tito Villanova. This change has been on the pitch. Liverpool are the toughest opponent I've ever faced in my 12 or 13 years as a manager, said Guardiola. Hopefully we can say we're a pain in the arse for Liverpool too. And Klopp definitely agrees. This is a good description and it's how it should be. We're pissing each other and that's how it keeps you going. There is no chance of it getting a bit soft because the other one will be there to immediately catch you. Whether City versus Liverpool on Sunday and throughout the rest of the season provides off-field drama and narrative arcs to become one of the greatest games ever is probably unlikely, but on the pitch you just know you're going to get an absolute banger between them. And yeah, that's the main thing that you want, really, isn't it? And yeah, we've seen that in all the games they've played so far this season. It's going to be an absolute banger between undoubtedly the 2 best teams in the world at the moment. But anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. So like, share, subscribe, any thoughts, comments down below. If you want to see the link description over daily football news and subscribe to my channel on screen, and that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.